you can pitch to him direct.
He's worth 250 million.
We've been asking for an opportunity for a long time now. Let's sort of go for the juggler now. Let's really get seen.
Wow.
If you're new here, this is the road to 1,000 users where me and James are trying to get our new platform Rupert, a 24/7 social media assistant to help you manage your comment section, to 1,000 users by the end of 2025. This series is going to document the highs, lows and realities of building a tech startup after James sold his previous 2 companies to focus solely on Rupert. A unicorn company is defined as a privately owned startup valued at over $1 billion US. There are currently 43 active unicorns in the UK. Among them, brewery and pub chain BrewDog, which earned the unicorn status in 2017. BrewDog's co-founder James Watt is himself said to be valued at more than £250 million, and he is a man that we at Rupert have been trying to catch the eye of for a while now. Back in October last year, James Watt announced that he was looking for a new unicorn to invest in. The brief, one 15-second video saying why he should invest in your business. He wanted it to be bold, memorable, and to show someone who was all in. Well, James came up with a plan that was certainly that.
I'm about to run up this mountain to tell you why you should invest in Rupert. It brings all your social media comments into one platform. It quarantines any negative comments in real time, 24/7. It gives you ideas on how to respond using AI. I've reached the summit. Are you ready to invest in this unicorn?
Yeah, unfortunately we had no luck with this one. Feeling a little disheartened, and after a few more failed attempts to get his attention, we had to face the fact that it hadn't worked and we had to move on.
Yesterday, I had a text while I was running. Just seen a note from James Watt, Mr. BrewDog. They're inviting people to pitch at Waterloo Tuesday evening. You need to apply on this link.
I'm putting up £2 million of my own money to invest in businesses in what's going to be the biggest ever cash prize in UK TV history.
They don't clearly give you much time, which I actually quite like. You've got to be on the ball. If I somehow manage to get him to invite us down to pitch, this is what I'm going to do. Scrape all the comments that James Watt has received on BrewDog, find a load of comments he's not responded to over the last 2 weeks, and get random people to shout them from the crowd when I'm doing my pitch at the beginning. One thing I've noticed with, especially here, that they want to see something quirky and really bold. So yeah, that's my plan. It's unlikely, although I'm pleasantly optimistic. Hopefully we do get picked and we can document all what it's like, see what it's like to go down there. Do we meet him? You may never see this video, world, but if you do, what it means is that James Watt has picked us to pitch in about 72 hours at BrewDog Waterloo, and this is what's happened. I'm in.
We now had just 36 hours for James to write and practice a 60-second pitch that would impress James Watt and the House of Unicorns team so much that they would choose us to become part of their show and get a shot at a £1 million investment. We scrapped the idea of people shouting out comments during James's pitch, opting instead for a 5-metre long piece of paper filled with comments James Watt had received but hadn't replied to. A bold move, but one that would hopefully grab his attention. The stage was set, pitch practiced, poster printed, plan assembled. James and Nick travelled down to BrewDog Waterloo for the big pitch.
So we got down there. My pitch was 6:20. You got one of 3 tickets. One which was pitching to him, and the other 2 which was just doing it to camera. So I went at 6:20 to do the pitch to the camera, and I choked big time. Yeah, it was hard. You couldn't feed off on any energy. So I left very dejected, came around the corner, felt a bit disappointed myself, and just, I've disappointed people, all the rest of it. Well, I'll tell you what I learned from messing up. Go again. What actually we figured out is that if you pitch to James, you've got 3 minutes opposed to just 1. It'd have been face to face. You could actually, really build up the rapport. So about 8:30, I saw a queue forming on the other side of the bar. This is perfect. Let's sort of go for the juggler now. Let's really get seen.
Were you nervous at this point?
I didn't give a shit. about this bit.
I got over the nerves from the first pitch that
I wasn't even, Nick, it wasn't the nerves. There was no energy in that room.
It's now about 9 o'clock. There's now energy in the room. Timing was perfect.
Right, you're next now, mate. I walked over to Jay and said, hello, mate, nice to meet you. Can you stand up and get over here? Grabbed one end and then proceeded to pull this 5 metre long poster out. You can hear people like going, oh, like.
No one was watching anyone do a pitch until that was rolled out, and everyone in that room only paid attention to him rolling out his comments.
He'd been sat there for, 2 hours by this point? I listened to 3-minute pitch after 3-minute pitch. He was so engaged with it.
Seizing the opportunity to finally show James Watt face to face why Rupert was worthy of his investment, it was time to make the most of our 3 minutes.
I decided that I was going to totally forget the 60-second pitch because I've got 3 minutes with this guy now. Let's sit down and discuss Rupert properly. What the issue is. I spoke about BrewDog, the issues that I've seen with their comment section. You've built a community brand, yet you're not engaging with your community and neglecting them. Because I said, even with a team of the size that you've got, you're still not managing these comments. I'll be honest, I was just, by this point, I was buzzing. Because it was like, I knew I'd messed up the first one. I thought he was genuinely engaged. I was like, right, we're going to not miss the opportunity here. You know, how I ended it was, if you genuinely want a unicorn, this is it. This is going to be the Canva of comments. I'm so glad I messed the first bit up, because if I hadn't, I don't think I'd have queued up.
Love it. Very cool. I'll sign up tomorrow, mate. I'll speak to my assistant. I'll sign up with this. It's really cool.
After the huge success of the redemption pitch, James and Nick were on a high, and had plenty of really positive chats with the rest of the House of Unicorns team, as well as James Watt's partner Toff, who spoke about how much they both really loved the idea and saw real value in it.
After the pitch, I sat down with the producer because she wanted to know a little bit more. She was asking me this question. I said, well, look, do you want me to just get my laptop out and I'll show you how it works? She said, yeah, I'd absolutely love to. And we were sat there for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
She couldn't believe it. She thought it was absolutely excellent. And like I said to her, look, there's amazing businesses here, but if you want that's genuinely easier to scale than some of them and has a ceiling of what we're trying to achieve here, which is a business that's up to £1 billion valuation, it's sat there. It's on this laptop. It's not being arrogant. I just genuinely believe it.
A rocky start leads to a perfect finish. James and Nick returned from London, hopeful that they had done enough to be remembered and to bring Rupert through to the next phase of the competition to fight for £1 million of investment.
So I've just got off the train. I'm just walking up my estate. I can now breathe a sigh of relief. I did it. I got the opportunity that I wanted. I think it went down well. So we get to find out soon, hopefully, about the next stages, if obviously we've been successful. But the idea to show James's comments went down really, really well. Now we wait and see if we've been accepted. But I couldn't have done any more apart from the first 60-second pitch could have been better. By better, I mean it could have actually been good, because being really quite honest, it was awful. But I redeemed myself. It's coming up to 1 o'clock in the morning now, so I'm a little bit tired. I've got sales calls all day tomorrow to get Rupert into more brands. So, House of Unicorns, you found your unicorn.
Morning after, the night before, I'm reflecting on last night. I know I said walking back that I messed up the first pitch. That was pretty an understatement. It was absolutely horrendous. I heard some people say that there was going to be more events like this, maybe 3 or 4 more. And I thought, well, there's no point going to another event and just doing the 60-second pitch, because, you know, that's just going to be looked at by another producer. I need James to see what Rupert is about, and obviously, which is why I had that thing printed. So I had one opportunity, and I think it went down really, really well. And actually what was lovely is that, you know, walking up, the post with all his comments on, it really did bring it to life, opposed to just a booklet or something. So yeah, I think it went down really well. Rupert is a product that can be used by any business or anybody that's trying to build a personal brand. Football clubs, charities, e-commerce firms, retailers, CEOs, business owners. There's a real problem out there with comments, and again, showing James and his team the issue which even they face, and James is very lucky to have a team around him. Even they struggle, and they're neglecting their community and people that are engaging with them. So yeah, it was a really good night. It couldn't have gone any better as an overall, and yeah, hopefully this could be the start of something new.
We were all then back at the office to record a Fake Marketer podcast episode talking about everything from the BrewDog event, so if you want some more details you can check that one out. And then James went back home to meet with another potential Rupert customer from America. The grind does not stop.
got him up for the free trial, but I don't think he's paid his work in because he's doing partnership ads. I'm just ready for my run. I haven't run since last Friday, so I need to get back on the running trail. But today I had an admin day, but I had 3 different demo calls. The demo calls are good, but what was really annoying was that one of them had to get sign off from her line manager, which I understand. So that was annoying because I was like, well, just do the free trials and you'll love it. But so she needs to go back to her line manager. And also one of the features that Rupert doesn't do at the moment, which is automatically reply, which will be coming in hopefully April. At the moment, obviously you still have to manually go in and respond, which is good, but at the moment it doesn't do that. So that was something she was looking at. Had a demo call with a gin and festival company, which is cool. So they're going to try the free trial tomorrow. They get about 200 to 300 comments a day on average, they said. So again, that's really going to help their customer service team and the marketing team. Oh, I had a third, but she can't do today. She's going to do tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm on with Magdalena from Sam Knight's hair brand. So I've got that demo tomorrow and a couple of other ones. So yeah, really good. And also just found out that we made the show reel for House of Unicorns. So who knows? Maybe, just maybe, we make the next round of the casting of the show. But who wants to see this guy in the House of Unicorns? I know people that know me would thoroughly like to see it, but we'll see. Anyway, I'm going for a run. Going to try and do 20k. EIS. So, why is it so hard? When you're not knowing anything about this, it's really difficult. I just want EIS, so if we go for investment, I've got that box ticked. The guys at Founder Catalyst, who to be fair have been brilliant so far, they have asked me a few questions. I don't really know the answers. The joy is when you don't really know what you're doing. Saturday morning, I'm sat with the dog. Kids have just gone to the library to put some books back. It's been a good week, another good week. I'm in Leamington. Very, very fortunate to live in a place like this, to be fair. I had 2 leads through TC9 today. So when I was out for my run earlier, I had 2 leads come through from the US. One was a kitchenware manufacturer and supplier. They want to just trial Rupert rather than jumping on a demo, which is brilliant. And then the other one was a breast cancer charity? I'll have to check actually. But anyway, really good. So in total we've had 6 leads. We've upped the email volume this month because I won't be able to continue if we don't get any conversions through, because it's just losing me money. So I've given the guys at TC9 a bit of not a kick, but just a reality of, look, you know, we need more conversions and, well, we need more leads really for any event. So, and I also had a call with Sam McKnight, actually the hair brand, who really liked it, but they've got a new social media manager starting in a few weeks. So they're going to start the free trial then, but really liked it. And actually found a comment which they were gutted at they'd missed from a few weeks ago. So yeah, good. It is a Sunday afternoon. I want to give a review of my week every Sunday. So, what a week it was. What a week. Obviously meeting James Watt, having the opportunity to pitch to him was incredible. The feedback we got was even better. And actually the LinkedIn post he put out mentioning 5 of his top pitches out of nearly 7,000, of which we were not one of them. So yeah, I'm absolutely chuffed. But you've just got to now crack on. And I think this is where, you know, if you, in my opinion, sort of founders, business owners sort of get maybe a little bit ahead of themselves, which is it's not over. Like, you've done one good thing has happened, and it was a 3-minute pitch. How many 3-minute pitches can you do in a month, in a week? So yeah, although like, I'm still high from it. I think there's a real good opportunity that we get through to the next stage of casting when it comes to the House of Unicorns. Well, hope we are anyway, but maybe we won't. If we don't, we'll just crack on, don't we? Good week. Had a couple more leads from TC9 yesterday, actually, on a Saturday, which is great. Next week is a few more recordings for In the Comments, and just keep riding the wave. Meta's sorted, which is great. Yeah, really, really good week. But normally it's a calm before a storm, so I'm expecting next week to be shit. Another week, closer to 1,000 users. Nowhere bloody near it.